Welcome to the full moon in Aries reading. This is September 2018. We're right in the energy of the equinox, either fall or spring, when it's equal light and dark. Without the light, there can't be dark. Without the dark, there can't be light. There's light and dark in all of us. And Aries is the first house. It's on the axis with Libra. So Aries is the individual, your own needs, your own self-interest, your own desires, the things that you know that nobody else can know. And the other side of that spectrum is Libra, relationship, compromise. Too far on one end, total individuation without respect for how your actions affect others is unhealthy. Total codependency, losing yourself in relationship, also not healthy. The Aries full moon is a time to release. Chiron is also involved, so this is a real opportunity to release any wounds that have stifled your identity, any childhood messages. You look at small children who've been emotionally supported, and they have this innate sense of boundaries, of what feels good, what doesn't feel good, what's right, what they want, what they don't want, what their gifts are. Believe in trust. Believe in trust in the you that you know, and honor that. Before going to sleep tonight, say, Archangel Michael, please enter my dreams and replace fear with faith and trust. Let me be filled with courage, strength, and confidence. There are two fears that we're born with that I'm aware of. The fear of loud noises and the fear of falling. Every other fear we've learned, which means every other fear you have, every other thing that stifled you, the thoughts you carry, the internal dialogue that tells you you're not strong enough, you're not smart enough, you're not brave enough, any of that, that's learned. Unlearn it. You can. You have the power, especially in Aries. You know who you are without the messaging. Explore your options. Dear God, thank you for your wisdom and love, helping me see, understand, and assess all of my alternative options. Please guide me in the best direction for my health, happiness, and life purpose. No matter what relationships you're in right now, and not just romantically, any relationships, you have the choice to stay, to go, to redefine the boundaries. Self-respect. So important. This week is such a defining time if you take the opportunity, you trust your instincts, listen to what is good for you. Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see myself as you see me, through the eyes of love. Thank you for honoring and respecting me. Please guide me to do the same for myself and grant me the courage to speak up on my own behalf. I ask for your protection in all my relationships so that I'm surrounded by loving and kind people. Let Aries protect you so that you can have healthy relationships. When someone is such an individual that they do not care about how their actions affect others, then they become the ones that hurt others. When someone is so concerned about how their actions affect others that they cannot self-regulate their own needs, that they can't set boundaries, that they can't be themselves, it's dishonest in a way. I love this card. You always have the right to choose, no matter how rough the waters are, no matter how big the storm, no matter how much other people's energies affect you, even in negative ways. You always have the right to decide what's valuable to you, who's valuable to you, and head for calmer waters. You define your relationships and who you invest in. Explore your options. A divinely guided fresh start. Passion. What makes you passionate? What fires you up? And if you don't remember, remember what you loved as a child. Remember the divine wisdom of your inner child. And in that, we do need to honor the wounding. What thoughts keep you up at night? Are they yours? Or did somebody project them on you? Who told you you weren't good enough? Who's telling you that your divine self, who are you still allowing into your thoughts? Could be someone from your childhood. This is an amazing time to release that energy. Find your passion. In your passion is your power. Don't be afraid of anger. Anger is powerful. Anger is an energy that transmutes. It can turn negative circumstances. When you've had it, you're going to change things. Fresh starts. King of Swords, decisive, authority. You are the king of your own life, regardless of whether you're male or female. You're in charge. The confusion. So many good options. What will you choose? How much of your decision making have you abdicated to others? And how easy is it for you to go internal and weigh out the scales and decide what's right for you? Temperance. Finding that balance between your individual needs and your relationship needs, because we do need relationships. We're relational beings. We heal through love. We heal through love. But let's start with self-love. You were born a divine, perfect, innocent child. And I honor your journey. I honor the courage that it's taken to still be here. But you are a divine being of love. And you're worthy of love. As an individual, you are whole. You don't need to find your other half. You are whole. And it might take work. Creating abundance, making money. Do you value yourself? Do you value yourself enough in love? Only you can answer that. And if not, why not? Who taught you that? I am so sorry for anyone who's broken your heart. That was their choice. Now it's your choice. It's your choice to heal. It's your choice to come back stronger, wiser. You also have the right to take your time in deciding. Don't ever let anyone rush you in a decision. You don't know until you know. And you have that right. How are you going to free yourself from the devil? Self-work. What I love about the devil card is if you look close enough, the chains that are binding them, their hands are free. You have the choice to free yourself, no matter how intertwined, no matter how much of your identity someone else has confused. You still have the power to individuate no matter what your life circumstances are right now, no matter how other people have decided to behave, no matter how shady, deceitful. Doesn't matter, that's them, that's not you. That's them in relation to you, I'll give you that, but that's not you, that's them. Your star is your star alone. Follow it. Right now we have so much divine guidance coming through, past life memories, the ability to tap into your inner wisdom right now, my advice would be do not look for feedback from other people on the ideas that come through to you. Trust your star. In the journey from the Fool to the World, the journey of ascension in the tarot, the star comes after the hermit, and the hermit's lantern is lit by the star. The hermit must follow his or her divine guidance, intuition. The star has to follow it with faith without knowing where it's guiding. And that is true individuality, is trusting your journey, making decisions based on your guidance, and other people will question it and other people won't understand, and that's exactly the way it's supposed to be. And it can be hard. It is hard to set boundaries. It's a lot of work to insist that the world treats you with dignity and respect because you are a divine being and you are worthy of that, and anything short of that is selling yourself short and is damaging your relationships with the people you do truly love and care about. Without boundaries, without walls, families aren't protected. Relationships aren't protected. Boundaries create healthiness. And in order to create boundaries for safe, healthy, loving, beautiful, healing relationships, the individual must assert their boundaries. And this is the gift of the Aries full moon. What can you release that is compromising your boundaries? That is intruding on your inner sanctuary? Who are you letting into your inner sanctuary that doesn't belong? For the sake of yourself and the people that do belong. The people who've earned that right, the people who respect you as an individual, who love you as an individual, who love you. End of story. They love you. The human you. Death. Scorpio energy. Something needs to go. Something needs to burn away to make room for the new. I love it. The Scorpio becomes the phoenix. The phoenix rises to the eagle. The eagle has a perspective from above. Big picture. What's your purpose? By creating boundaries, by honoring yourself as an individual, by being true to yourself, emotional fulfillment comes. And I'm sorry to say, relationships will not fill you unless you honor yourself as an individual. There's no other way. I'm not sorry to say. I'm happy to say, but there's no shortcuts. No one else is going to complete you. No one else is going to make you happy. It's okay to reject things you don't want and accept what you do. It's okay. Not everyone's going to agree. Oh well. Be the knight. Follow your passion. Unapologetically. The Lovers. Again, by honoring yourself as an individual, by focusing on self-love, by healing the wounds and the people that hurt you, the people that wounded your sense of identity, that stifled you, that maybe even shamed you. You have the right to heal that, and by healing that, your relationships will only get better, will only get healthier, and you have love. You have love inside yourself. Focus on that self-love. Focus on that self-respect. The power right now to heal is phenomenal. It is such a beautiful time, the equinox. I think for all of us, there's something to choose to walk away from. And the story of this card, this individual has so many good things. But there's something they're guided for. Their purpose awaits. And people may judge them for leaving quality things for something better. It's a gamble, it's a risk. But this person will be guided. You will be guided. What is it that you're guided towards, regardless of approval, regardless of what other people think? Knight of Pentacles. It's time to start the journey. The journey of self. It's okay not to be perfect too. You're growing. The knight will become the king. But he has to journey, and he has to make mistakes, and he has to learn from those mistakes, and some of them are going to hurt. Fight for your right to be yourself. It is your right, and you're the only one who can. You're the only one. The end of this. The end of allowing other people to define your worth. I love the Ten of Swords, because something incredibly traumatic, something incredibly painful, something that truly wounded you is over. Never to be repeated again. It's done. Now comes the healing, though. Now comes the hard work. But you are safe. You are safe. You are safe with your wounds. You are safe with everything you've earned, the wisdom, the knowledge, everything you've remembered, because you were born with that wisdom and knowledge. Life's given you the lessons to fight for that. Protect it. Set those boundaries and be confident. Be confident in everything you've been through, everything you've learned, who you were born to be, who you've become. Fulfillment. Fulfillment. Healthy relationships, abundance. By being an individual. By being selfish. Honoring your needs. It's not selfish to honor your needs. It's how you create healthy relationships. You are the sun. Be Leo. Be the star. The sun and the star. You're so divine. You're so beautiful. You're so bright. It's time to shine. It's time to shine for the sake of your loved ones, for the sake of your relationships, and let your strongest love relationship be with yourself. And again, a divine start. Let's clear the past. Let's clear the old wounds. It'll take work. It'll take healing. It'll take energy. But it's worth it. Because you're worth it. Because you are a divine being. You were born divine. Your individual spirit has come to this world to serve a purpose. You have a divine purpose, a dharma, a path that no one else knows, no one else can walk, no one else can understand. Finding spirits that support you on that path, that honor your path, that allow you to walk your path in your individuality and love you for it is the biggest gift. And those are the only relationships I think we need to honor at this time and accept, because anything short of that will stifle who you came here to be, and your divine purpose in the world needs you. It's okay not to invest in people and things that don't serve you. Keep what's yours to you. Another night. Decisive night. And another divine start. There is no doubt in my mind that we are in a transition where we are leaving the past behind through healing, through looking at those wounds, through allowing them to hurt till they heal. There is such a divine fresh start. Aries is the first sign in the zodiac. And the equinox is a change of seasons. It's time to let the last season be the past and embrace the future. Self-love, to honor the divine light in you. The greatest gift you can give the people that you love is yourself. Blessings on this Aries full moon.